believe we're recording. Hello, YouTubers, vapors and vaping voyeurs. Welcome to Erock Vapes. Today, I got a little special coming to you. Hopefully you're having a good beginning of the week. If not, hopefully something I'm about to announce here will just make your week. I think it just might. At least it made mine. So, here we go. Today's video is brought to you by me, but the juice that I'm going to be doing a review on is going to be brought to you by Victory Liquid. And I've been actually vaping their regular line off and on for quite a while. Apple, phenomenal. They're Apple all day. Already getting into it. Let me backtrack for a second. But what we're here to announce today primarily is the new line. So, without further ado, let's go down just a little bit and I will show you what we're looking at. So just one second. So as you can see, we have a lot of their old line, which believe me is still just as good. Award-winning red line, that's their tobacco. You have their Cloudzilla. You have their Golden Child. You have their O Latte, self-explanatory. And you have a Sunburst. Now, there is a couple others. Like I said, the Apple All Day, which unfortunately I do not have because I have vaped every last bit of it. But without further ado, and please excuse the most unsexiest hands you'll ever see, this is what we're looking at today. We are looking at the new MAXX vapor line. MAXX Peaches, MAXX Melons, MAXX Krispies, MAXX Loops, MAXX Berries, MAXX Mint, and MAXX Slushy. So, let's go ahead and get this juice tasting going. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've actually had this stuff for a week. I've been vaping off and on. And I already have some preconceived notions in my head, obviously, since I've been vaping it. But before I actually begin the review, for those who are new to vaping, or newish, let's say, always keep in mind when you hear reviewers say, you know, I'm vaping on this and this wattage and this coil, they're saying that for a very good reason, because sometimes the nuances of the flavors that you're vaping can change depending on the wattage, the type of wire, so on and so forth. So just know that if you ever get a juice and you're like, man, the reviewer said it's going to taste like this, but I'm getting more of this. Sometimes, believe it or not, it has to do with you're vaping at different wattages. The hotter, even cooler, you'll get different parts of that juice will come out. So play with that sometimes. It's pretty cool. The first one we're going to be covering, and I'm going to read these off to you, is MAXX Peach. Once again, tongue discount store. Sorry. MAXX Peaches. So, seems pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to read it anyway. Like biting into a ripe peach with a dab of whipped cream, this MAXX flavor is over 20% flavoring, and I should have said that at the beginning. All of this new line is MAXX flavor, MAXX VG, MAXX Steep, MAXX Vapor. Steep, by the way, 45 days. Just like their normal line, they steep it for 45 days. This new MAXX, at least for now, you can get it in 0, 3, and 6 milligram nicotine. And I had $14.99 at the time when I was looking stuff up, but for now, I don't know how long it's going to last. This is the good news. These new line, 100 ml bottles, by the way, $9.99. I almost feel like some cheesy guy on, you know, one of those shopping channels, but wait, there's more. No, $9.99. Honestly, I don't know how they're doing it. Obviously, it's going to be a limited time, but I would jump all over that because, as you'll see as I go through the review, there's going to be a couple things that aren't my particular taste, but there are some of these that are freaking awesome. MAXX Peaches is one of them. I would jump on that deal. Really good. VictoryLiquid.com. Please don't stop watching the video and immediately go there, but if you want to, that's fine. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with MAXX Peaches. I'm going to go ahead and get out my Captain PD270 with the GoVad on top. Sorry for the little bit of brightness. The sun's playing fun tricks with me today, so we're just going to have a little bit of fun and play back with it. So let's go back and bring that down just a hair. There we go. So, like I said, the Govad, MAXX Peaches, here we go. I'm going to try not to make this video too long for you. So, I'm the 3-Nic. This here is a 0.31. I'm vaping it at 32 watts. Comes out to, you know, about 3.14 volts. I'm vaping it a little low at first. I'm kind of excited because I already know what it tastes like. So here we go. You know what? Needs more wattage. Let's crank this on up to about 46. So once again, 0.31, NI80. I like NI80 because NI80 tends to ramp up faster than Canthal. Personal preference. So 46. Looks like we're going to hit about 3.8 volts. Here we go. I got it on normal power mode here. There we go. There we go. I'm telling you, it's just the right peach. It's not a candied peach. And you definitely get that whipped cream at the end of it, but it's not too sweet. And it's freaking awesome. I'm in Vegas, folks. It's a windy day. I had to keep the door open. I do apologize until I can figure out some other way to do this. I do have to keep the door open, otherwise I'll set off all the fire alarms and it'll get really loud. So, well, I got a couple more puffs on that. Peach creaminess, I'm telling you. Not too sweet, and that's on a dripper. And that will make a difference for any new folks out there, whether it's a dripper in a tank. Sometimes can make a difference. Of course, nowadays they got these tanks that are vaping outrageous wattages, but you're still not, in my personal opinion, you're going to get as good a flavor as out of an RDA. But you'll still get good flavor because I have actually tried MAXX Peaches, MAXX Peaches in a tank. So, first one out of the way. Try and move this along a little bit faster. Next one's going to be MAXX Melons. MAXX Melons. Now, this one, interesting story for you here. MAXX Melons is a perfectly refreshing blend of cantaloupe, papaya, and mango. This vape is a super fruit blast. 100 mils for such a low price. There's that discount tongue again. 22% flavoring and MAXX VG. So, I will tell you, I wasn't sure about this combo at first. And even when I first tried it, I had certain nuances that came out of the vape, and as it's gone on, this has actually surprised the heck out of me. It's literally grown and attached to me. I really I've turned out to love this melon stuff. We're gonna switch to the Geek Vape EJuice rugged mod. Rare that I have it because the wife stole it from me. But she's out of coils in her tank at the moment, so I get to use it. All right, and of course I got the Rebel Recoil, if you're not familiar with that one. The Rebel Recoil sitting on top. We're going to be at 0.17, and we're going to go for, let's go for 65 watts, which should give me a good 3.3 on the voltage. And these tanks, I got a couple more tanks I'll be using, but these tanks actually have pretty fresh cotton that I've been using strictly with this juice, so I'm already kind of familiar with it, so to speak. And I know I can just drip it straight down the center, but I like just a little bit more visibility there. We're gonna go ahead and drop it down the center a little bit and get her cranking here. Here we go. Excuse me. Need a little bit of water. So that one What I definitely get the papaya. Excuse me. I definitely get the papaya and the mango. The cantaloupe is a little bit subtle, but I definitely get the cantaloupe. So, pardon me. How rude. Next, MAXX Krispies. Now I can probably bet, looking at that picture, you're gonna know what this is. Yes, Rice Krispies with blueberries. So, let me read this off to you real quick. Second page, a blend of Krispies and blueberries mixed together to make a perfect dessert vape. Go MAXX or go home. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go home, so I'm gonna go MAXX. But what I'm gonna do is put my little deja vu on here. And 0.17. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it about 65. I got the cotton pulled up on that, so it's not taking the juice from the tank. And let's do this. Do this! Like I said, I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Blah. Hopefully you're not having too bad of the Monday blues, but it's all right. There's always Tuesday, Monday part 2. All right, put this back in here, and let's go. This one surprised me, and that's why I told you I had a couple preconceived notions about a couple of these because I'm not a blueberry fan, but this is one of the few vapes that actually has excuse me, changed me into getting into a little bit of blueberry. I actually like it with this Krispies and the creaminess of the milk that comes in there. At least I think it's the milk creaminess in there. It's not in the description, but I taste it anyway. And this is another one that over a period of just a couple of days, of course it's been a week now, but over a period of a couple of days, has grown on me even more. Especially for someone who doesn't like blueberry. Yeah, go figure. So, onward we go. So this time I'm going to go back to the GoVad. We're going to hit max loops. Once again, the picture says it all. So, I'm going to get straight into this, folks. Let me make sure I got everything out of this GoVad first. I didn't put that much in there, so. 0.31, 46 watts, and you have to forgive the hope that it's Vegas. Whenever it gets windy, sinuses go kicking, and I do apologize. Yep, it's ready for some different juice. Here we go. Oh, sorry, description, as if you really need one. Max Loops is a true bottom of the box experience. All the sugar and fruity goodness you would expect from sticking your hand all the way in the box. Max Vapor has created a true bottom of the box vape, and actually I'm kind of glad I read that because it is true. For our kids, we have those plastic containers that we just dump the cereal bags into, and whenever I'm snacking, sometimes I will say they've kind of given it away already, but they've nailed that bottom of the box flavor without getting too sweet. I was actually kind of concerned when I first read that description. I was like, bottom of the box. Sometimes that bottom of the box can be really sweet. But here we go. And what's really good is to play with this one. With the wattage, you'll get the different flavored, different nuances of the loops, lack of a better word. but definitely a good one. Excuse me. Once again, not too sweet. I still recommend this more for a tank vape. And I love sweet stuff, but it's not too sweet. But I still recommend it for a tank, if that makes any sense. You can drip it, no problem. But if I drip it, it's more of a dessert vape for me. In a tank, it's more long-term of a vape for me. MAXX Berries. This is another one that kind of concerned me because I'm not a blueberry fan. So, on to the description. MAXX Berries, the best from the Midwest, really though. Raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries. Once again. A max mash of vape flavor, well over 20% flavoring. These berries punch. Now, I'm not going to give it away. I'm just going to go ahead, vape it, get straight to the business, let you know. Put that to the side. We're going to go back to the DJV, Deja Vu. Which, by the way, if you're a type of person like me that just loves to swap flavors back and forth all the time, Deja Vu. I love that 2 ml tank at the bottom. Works perfect for me. After a few, quite a few vapes, I'm already down. I can put a different flavor in. It's great. Let me make sure it's empty. 0.14, 46 is not going to be enough. Let's go on up to 76 or maybe even 80. Let's go to 78. 78 is good. Let me make sure I'm pretty dry on that. And I wasn't yet. One more. Ready for some more flavor. Here we go. MAXX Berries. And guys, for those of you watching, please, if you find me entertaining, if you like the content, do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, or not. It's entirely up to you. I'm just trying to get information out there to help the people. And this is one that I actually believe in. I've tried their juices before. And it's not because they sent me the new line. It's more because right at the time they had some amazing sales going on for this stuff for $14.99. Now it's $9.99. Share this video out. Let people know, because I don't know how long those kind of prices are going to last on 100 ml bottles of this stuff, and this stuff is really good. Yeah, I'm very impressed with the quality. The steeping for 45 days is awesome. A lot of companies don't steep their stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of brick and mortars don't. They mix it, give it to you, you take it home, and that kind of sets people up for kind of a bad vape, in my opinion. But you get these ready to go. All right, MAXX Berries. So, let's get the smell, and hopefully no sparks of the stuff in my eye. That'd be nice. All right, here we go. I definitely get the raspberry, a little of the strawberry. More the blueberry than the strawberry, but the raspberry is definitely prominent in this one. This is one of the ones that was not necessarily my cup of tea, but they are dead on the point on the flavor profiles. And if you like, you can always rewind the video and record how many times I say bad habit. But they really did nail the raspberry. They nailed the blueberry. These are actual good, not candied versions. So, but still, unfortunately, it's not my cup of tea, but that's just subjective. totally subjective. Some people are going to taste this and go, man, it's freaking awesome. I can't understand why you don't like it. It's just not my cup of tea. I do like the flavor profiles. It's not too sweet. This could be an all-day vape if you like that particular flavor profile. And the three actually mix well together. I really wish the strawberry had been more prominent, and I've tried it at different wattages because I'm a strawberry fan. Strawberry, peach, and apple. And I'm going to tell you about their apple at the end because I wish they sold it by the half gallon. Anyway, let's save the mint for last because that always sticks in my coils. MAXX Slushy. I got some very happy news once I read the description on this MAXX Slushy that you may like if you like 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is about the closest thing you can find to this blue MAXX Slushy, MAXX VG, MAXX Flavor, MAXX Vapor. And like I said, I've already cheated. I've already been vaping on this stuff for a good week. And I will be the first to tell you they nailed dead on this description. I've had, even though I'm not a blueberry fan, I've had the blueberry slushy because I got kids. Excuse me. And they nailed, I mean absolutely nailed this flavor profile on this. My only concern, because I do and am familiar with the blue slushy at 7-Eleven, was once again kind of being too sweet. But what do you expect? It's a blueberry slushy like the 7-Eleven. Let me make sure first I'm at the white. Nope, well, 0.31. Got to lower that puppy down. Let's get back down to 48. That'll be fine. Almost at 4 volts. Single coil, by the way. All the coils are NI80. Cotton I'm using. Excuse me. Cotton I'm using is the last I had of CKS's pre-cut strips. Someone's going to tell me in the comments. I'm going to forget. Maybe I might even put it in the description after. We'll see. I just can't remember the name off the top of my head, and I'm not going to go chase it down at the moment. Not quite clear of the Fruit Loop bottom of the box yet. That Fruit Loops, I'm telling you, play with your wattage. You'll have fun with that one. But it's, I will say though, however, I noticed the higher I go on wattage, the sweeter it seems to be. Just a forewarning. Hence why I said, I think, and I'm pretty sure I said that on the MAXX Loops, excuse me, the Fruit Loops, on the MAXX Loops. That's why I said it's, to me, it's more of a tank juice. One more and I think we're good. Clean the palate. Hope you're having a little bit of fun so far watching me vape juice. Woo. Yeah, I'll just I'll take half off. There we go. There we go. Bottoms up. 48 watts, 0.31. Running at about almost right at 4 watts. (7-Eleven), they just dead on nailed this one. Enough said. Dead on nailed it. And my reaction may not have really portrayed it well. Awesome. If you like peaches, awesome. If you're not much into the cream, may not be your cup of tea, because there's definitely got a strong creaminess to it. But I love it because it's a strong creaminess without being sweet. Anyway, I think it's awesome. So, let me clear this out a little bit. Actually, you know what? For this last one, the mint, And I'm going to go ahead and read the description to you and then give you my opinion on this particular one. Now I know you see juice, but trust me, the cotton in there, not going to the bottom. Let me read this one to you. Remember those delicious mint cookies? Yeah, those. Well, now you can take them to the max and vape mint cookies all day, spot on and half the price. Now, when I first read that, I'm thinking, what are you guys talking about? Girl Scout cookies? Or are you talking about the Keebler Elves one, the grasshoppers? So, I've given it a week just to see. I played at different wattages, and I will tell you right now, it is a really good mint cookie. But I'm just being honest. In my opinion, it is neither the Girl Scout or the grasshopper. Yeah. Picture your wattage, Erock. Genius. All right, 0.13. Let me go ahead and crank this on up a little bit. Let me go about 86 on this one. This is the Limitless, the actual Limitless RDA. Awesome thing to note about this one, that it actually has bottom airflow that goes through the center pin and up to the deck. Love that design. Kudos to Limitless on that one. Really great mint. Get the cookie. The cookie's subtle. I don't know, I think it's the kind of mint they use. It just didn't quite, for me, didn't quite nail it. But that's just my personal opinion. But it's still an awesome mint cookie. And it does make for a good palate cleanser. Definitely a mint, not a menthol, definitely a mint. Yeah, so that completes the line. I definitely appreciate you watching at home. Please, once again, share this video. If anything, just for the sole fact that $9.99 a bottle right now at victoryliquid.com. I'm still getting used to this camera here. There we go. 100 ml bottle for $9.99, dude. Made in USA, California. Anyway, they knocked it out of the park. Last thing I got to tell you, they're apple all day from the from the regular line. Dude, if you like real apples, not a candied, a real apple. And I have some more ordered because I went through, they were kind enough along with that new line to send me one bottle of that apple. This isn't the apple, I'm just showing you the size, the 60 ml. I got a 60 ml, went through it like that. I've already ordered a 120 ml bottle now. And FYI, the old line, they do offer in higher nicotine levels, in case you're wondering. But that apple is so, it's unbelievable. It's like literally biting into a freaking apple. You get just the subtle sweetness like you would an apple that's just at the right time with just the right tartness, and it tastes like a freaking apple. I cannot give kudos enough. I don't know how they did it. I don't know. I just don't know how they did it. But their apple all day is the freaking bomb. Peach, favorite out of the new line. Peach. My second favorite over a period of a week has now become the melons. My third favorite, yeah, for the guy who doesn't like blueberries, is the MAXX Krispies. Third favorite. Go figure. The rest of them, I do like the mint. More of a palate cleanser for me. The MAXX Slushy, not my fave because I'm just not a blueberry fan. But if you are a 7-Eleven blueberry slushy fan, go for it, dude, because I'm telling you, you will love it. The MAXX Berries is very good, As far as the flavor profile, they nailed it. The flavor profile, just not my cup of tea. But if you like that flavor profile, you'll love it. And the MAXX Loops, like I already told you, the only thing I'll tell you on that is probably more of a tank version. I mean, a tank juice for me than it was an RDA. Just because it just kind of came close to almost being too sweet for me. But it wasn't as sweet as I thought it was going to be, especially when you talk about the bottom of the box of cereal. So, I think that covers it. I think I got it all. You've been watching Erock Vapes. Check out Victory Liquid's new Line MAXX right now, since they have it for $9.99. Why didn't they just say 10 bucks? $9.99. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Thank you. If you liked it, subscribe, like, share, whatever you want to do. Leave comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm good either way. It's your boy Erock, and you all have a wonderful week. Like I said, hopefully this might have made your Monday a little bit, because I personally think it's an awesome deal. And other than that, keep it cloudy. I'm out.